Aloha Pisces, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we will be doing your monthly July tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, rising sign, or really any placement within your birth chart in regards to these videos. Down below you can find information to my email and Instagram page. If you would like a session with me or have questions, you can message me through one of those platforms. Also down below, if you would like to support my work, you can send me a tip or a donation with the links down below, my Venmo, CASHAPP, PayPal, etc. Okay, Pisces. This is going to be the month where you guys are kind of forced to get your shit together. It's like you guys have kept at something that you should not have kept at for way too long. And now something major is about to come through in the form of information that's really going to shake things up for you, that's going to push you in a space where you have no choice but to complete that specific process that you have been not acknowledging enough, that you have not completed yet, that you've been ignoring on some sort of level. Okay, so let's get into it. The first card you are receiving is the Page of Swords. This is what I'm saying, that you're going to get some hard-hitting information this month if you have not already. The Page of Swords represents information that forms some kind of delay or some sort of truth that is a little bit hard to hear, that creates a pause in the action. I'm hearing very strongly that the pause in the action is very much needed to get you guys to pay more attention to whatever you're relating this to. Now, the Page of Swords can come in a very untactful, blunt, maybe even opinionated, abrasive kind of way, and with communication or whatever. However, it's important that you pay attention to the message, not the messenger, even if it is unwanted at the time, because you need to allow that to really seep in. It's meant to be that you will hear, or you have heard, whatever that is you're meant to hear or already have heard. Okay, it is meant to be, and you needed to hear it. Okay, so then you are receiving the Ten of Swords, followed by the World card. This is completion right here. Okay, this is like hitting rock bottom, or like you hit a wall and it's like, I have nowhere else to go but up, specifically with the Ten of Swords. As you can see, that person can't fit any more swords in his damn body, and he can't go anywhere more downward. He can only stand up and pull them swords out of his back. So with that being said, this can represent some kind of gossip, betrayal, someone talking poorly about you. I feel that there is a big karmic essence to this, and you guys have been warned about this. I feel like I can see the signs. So you guys have to have seen the signs, right? Because I have an incense lit over here, and as soon as I started saying that, the incense went straight up to the ceiling. And when your incense does that, that means that there's not good energy around. I don't even like saying not good, but like energy that you should be like, what is that? Why is that happening, kind of thing. The good thing about this card is that it represents the first step or essence of breaking free from something. It is the number 10, so of course the number 10 always represents cycles phasing out, things starting to begin to end. And in the background of this card, you can see the clouds are starting to clear. So there's going to be a lot of clarity that comes from this Page of Swords character right here that delivers that hard-hitting information. It will set you free. That's all you really need to know about that, is that it will set you free, and it is meant to be, because it's going to give you so much clarity. The fog is moving out. The clouds are clearing, and I am feeling to say to you guys, maybe if you paid attention in the first place, then you wouldn't have to deal with this Page of Swords kind of energy. So this is a good lesson for you guys to not second guess your intuition, to pay attention to the signs around you, and if even someone, and especially spirit, keeps telling you something, to pay attention. Okay, I just got a really weird vision. I'm not going to share it fully, but Pisces, you guys need to pay attention. You need to pay attention to what is entering, okay? What are you leaving your door open to? Okay, that very likely is a metaphor, not literal, but that's why this is happening, because you guys are very empathetic people. You have left your door open in some sort of way, and you're actually, this is a blessing in disguise. This is a way of spirit protecting you, because since you left that door open, nothing good would enter from that. You are actually being protected from that highly. So you should actually say your thanks and really work on paying more attention to your signs and symbols from spirit. Stop second guessing it. Stop getting overly emotional with it. Hear it, understand it, rationalize it, and then act on it. I tend to think that Pisces have a problem or a struggle rationalizing the guidance and intuition that they receive, okay? Then you are getting the World card. This is completion, a move to the next level. This is like milestone events. Like, now that this is over, now that you have mastered this lesson or whatever, it's like you're leveling up. It's onward and upward from here. This is closing one door and another one opening in a good sense. You know, it's like once something leaves, another thing that is good is going to enter. This is letting go of which no longer serves you. The World card is like telling you that this situation is a lot more karmic than you have perceived in the past. And it's also letting you know that there is reward for it. So you're also being pushed to do this because this can be blocking you from your blessings to begin with. So make sure you're keeping that in mind as well. The World card can even be some sort of public recognition, being acknowledged for the beautiful work that you do in this world. I know that many Pisces are creative souls, and you are being pushed to step into that even further. Okay, so then you are receiving the Two of Swords. I kind of wish I read this one first and then the World card, because that's how it probably really should go. Because the Two of Swords is very similar to what I was saying. The girl's blindfolded. She's not willing to look at something. Whenever you see a character that's blindfolded in tarot, you know right away that represents not wanting to see the truth. It's like the rose-colored glasses. You need to take the blindfold off and see things for exactly what it is. Okay, this is a message for someone. Whatever you're sensing, it's not as dark as you think it is. However, if you keep feeding into it, you will create that darkness yourself. So make sure you're keeping that in mind, Pisces, for whoever that is. Because I have this want to like look over my shoulder or like lock my doors and stuff. It's not that. It's not that. Okay? And you're about to find out exactly what it is. This is a really interesting reading. If you're a Pisces, come get a reading from me or someone else. You guys need a reading. Okay, so this Two of Swords, and you see her back is facing the water, right? When this card comes out, I always say, this is not wanting to fully step into your emotional body due to fear of what you may find. The Two of Swords represents people butting heads, people not willing to compromise. Can go back to what I was saying about this Page of Swords. This is like you're at a crossroads because no one is willing to give in. No one is willing to let the other person talk or listen or to see the other side that this person is referring to, things like that. But this Two of Swords also tells you that you will be making a decision this month that you will not turn back from. But it is desperately needed because you guys are kind of pushing yourself into a dark energy that's really not necessary. Whatever it is you're willing to push yourself into a dark energy for, it's not even worth it. You have a succubus in your life. Whether that is a person or a substance or a job, that thing is sucking your energy. And that's why it's like, you know, for example, if your pet dies, that sucks your energy, and then you're just gonna go into a darkness, like kind of willingly. And it's like you have to stop yourself. You have to pull yourself out. Now think of it in terms of if you're with a toxic boyfriend and that, you know, talks shit on you every day, that is gonna suck your energy and push you towards the darkness, and then you're just gonna be like, I'm just gonna go here because it feels comfortable, it feels easy, right? There is so much to say here, but you guys need to make this decision. really heed this message, because if you're able to wrap this up, I can guarantee you next month will be full of blessings for you. And because this is something hugely karmic, I would even say for whoever's watching this, this is reaching back into your past lives. This is reaching back into your childhood. So with that, I would say to you, what situations in your childhood made you feel the exact same way? Because it's reflecting that. All right? So, you know, once you make that decision, like this card is foretelling, then you will hit this world energy. Again, I should have read the Two of Swords with the world, but that's just how the cards came out. 98% of the time they come out in order for me. However, with this, I do feel like the last two cards could have been switched, because the world card is showing you mastering that. Everything we talked about in this video, you will master it this month. So have the courage of your conviction, Pisces, and be strong. And you guys are a water sign, so it's so easy for you guys to not want to hurt other people, but they are hurting you, aren't they? There's something going on with that. So, okay, I'm going to leave that at that before I keep rambling. Have the courage of your convictions. You will complete this. Have faith in yourself and stop giving your energy to that darkness. It is not what you think it is. There's something about it that isn't as bad. Like, okay, there's something about it where it's like, I see it over here, and it's kind of like how my psychic senses work. Like, I see it over here, but it's kind of like illusionary, but it's like, it's actually over here. It's like actually this. It's like this, but nope, it's actually this. If that makes sense. Like, it's not exactly what you think it is, and it's just different. There's something about it that just is not how you're seeing it, because you're blindfolded, because you're doing this. Okay? All right. Have a beautiful month, Pisces. Come get a reading.